Welcome to the Gypsy Caravan. I'm Shan. How you doing? So I decided to do a get to know me video. How cute, right? My whole theme for this month is kind of inspired by Vogue. So this video is based off of Vogue's 73 questions. So I decided to do my own rendition of that. So welcome to 73.5 questions by the Baroque girl. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all social media. And let's get into this. Full name. My name is Shanice J. Johnston, and also, just so you know, I'm 28 currently. I turned 29 this year. I am a 94 baby. 3 things that scare me. The dark. I cannot stand the dark. I hate heights. Certain heights, but mainly heights just give me the chills. And that feeling of feeling unsafe, if we're in a dodgy area, that tense feeling, that scares me, because obviously I don't know what to expect. 3 things I love. I love chicken anything, chicken in any form, just chicken. I love tea, any kind of tea, all flavors of tea, no matter how it comes. I love tea. And I love reading. I'm gonna call it that because I love reading and I love writing, little short stories for myself, or just short stories in general. I love writing. Vlogs, I have one coming up soon. The last song I listened to was A&W by Lana Del Rey. I love Lana Del Rey. BT dubs. Your current relationship status. So I am married. I have been married to Trav for 6 years this year in August. We have known each other for 15 years next month. I met him when I was 13. He had just turned 18. We dated for 8 years, and then got engaged, and we were engaged for 8 months, and then we got married. But I'm married. To answer the question. 4 pet peeves. Don't interrupt me. Don't do it. Don't inconvenience me. I hate being inconvenienced. Don't make my life more difficult than what it is. Life is already difficult. Okay? Indecisiveness. If you cannot make a decision, I'm a feckin' do it for you. I hate when someone just cannot make a decision. I get some people and it's not a case of a life changing decision, that I understand, but when you cannot even decide what you want to eat for lunch, that flips my lid. I cannot stand that. And then invading my privacy. Don't do it. If I don't want to share something with you, don't make me share it with you, because I will fuck you up. I am a very private person. If I don't tell you something specific, or if I don't want to share something with you, it's not because it's you, it's just because I find that sort of thing to be very private and very concerning and secretive to me, and I just don't want to share it. So if you don't like that, you are not my people. Any piercings or tattoos? I have 2 tattoos. I've got my little airplane here, and then on my ribs, I have a quote that says, "When you see incredible strength, know that it rests on unspeakable fragility," which is basically just white girl for try your luck with me. I will fuck you up. And then I have 11 piercings. My favorite movie or movies. Pride and Prejudice is definitely number 1 on the list. I am such a Jane Austen fan. Her books, her movies, all of them, but Pride and Prejudice is definitely one of my favorites. I love The Devil Wears Prada, mainly because I love Meryl Streep. Anne Hathaway is obviously just a gem. Also, The Holiday, that is just such a cute story. And quite recently, Purple Hearts. I know it's such a cliche media trope movie, but cute, so cute. What do I find attractive in other people? Your sense of humor is the first thing I'm attracted to. If you have a great sense of humor, or a sense of humor that is similar to mine, we can be besties. The first thing I notice is generally eyes. I'm quite drawn to people's eye color, or if you have really cool looking eyes or an eye shape. And your social skills. Now, it's very contradictory of me because I am very introverted, but if you are the type of person where I can see you can hold a conversation or like start a conversation where you're like very easy to talk to, then you're my kind of person, and that's attractive. Someone I miss, my pony. I literally had a dream about her not too long ago, about a day or two ago, and I literally woke up in tears because it was like one of those vivid dreams, and I honestly thought she was there with me. So I miss my pony a lot. Every day. I lost her the beginning of this year, and that sucks a lot. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. My favorite holiday. Now, this depends. I love the feeling that comes with Christmas and New Year's Eve, but because I worked in retail for so long, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because it went from being my favorite holiday to being the most traumatic time of the year for me. And that's why it's like a love-hate relationship. Like, now that I don't work in retail, it's okay, I don't mind it, but I don't know, like if I had to pick a holiday, it would be those two, but they're also like just not my favorite, so I don't know, do with that information what you will. Confession. I generally, well, I get made fun of this a lot, but the way I eat my food is, I wouldn't say it's different or unique, but it just confuses some people. So like, if I order a hamburger, for example, I will eat it within the layers. So like, I won't pick it up and eat it. I'll go like bun, the garnishing, the patty, the cheese, and like work my way down. Also, chips before hamburger, I'm that person. If it's like a plate of food, I will eat my least favorite thing first to my favorite thing last, sorry. So like, if there's veg, rice, that sort of thing, I'll eat my veggies first, because and then like my starches, and then my meat. So yeah, is that a confession? I eat food weirdly. Yes. My favorite animal, giraffe. I love giraffes. Giraffes are so cute. They're so like dopey looking, and they just have the cutest little lips. So like, most of the paintings in my house are giraffes. I have a giraffe next to my bed. I have giraffe earrings. I'm trying to think. I have more giraffe-y things, but I can't think of them right now. The giraffe. What's something that's currently worrying me? My weight, my body dysmorphia. I've been doing so well this year trying to like eat correctly and look after myself, but it's lately just gotten to a point where I absolutely despise the way I look. Everything I put on in terms of clothing bothers me. I will look at myself in the mirror and think, oh, I'm having a good day, and then someone will take a picture of me or a video of me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am the size of a 1-ton baby hippo. And then I just get like super upset. So right now it's just one of those really superficial things that is bothering me right now. Where do I work? Well, basically I am a freelance makeup artist right now. I will link that up there for you so that you can check that out too. I used to work for MAC. I was there for like 5 years, and then I freelance, but I also freelance with a company called Showtime Australia, where I am essentially a backstage coordinator or a stage manager for the shows. It's basically a company that does like tribute shows, and Trav and I are both involved in that, and we kind of just, he's a musician for that, and then I just kind of help out backstage and make sure that the artists are like dressed and ready and help them backstage with things. And we travel a lot with this company, which is just like an added perk or bonus. Essentially I studied initially to be a wedding planner or like an events planner, but that's like a really hard industry to get into if you don't have like capital and stuff. So I found makeup. That's where I've been ever since. 3 habits of mine. This one really annoys Trav for some reason, but every time I clean the house, I feel like I need to like rearrange the rooms a little, even if it's just like moving one thing into a different spot. I feel like my house is not clean until it looks a tiny bit different, and that just irritates him, and I don't care. to me that it indicates that the house is being cleaned. Another weird thing of mine is like when I'm getting in the car to go somewhere, even if it's just like up the road, I have to be absolutely 100% ready to drive away before I can drive away. So it can't be a sense of like I get in the car, I put my stuff down and just take off. Like I have to make sure everything is in its spot. I have my seatbelt on, the radio is on with my phone connected, and my favorite song is playing, and like I have to be 100% ready to drive before I actually drive away. It's weird. Even when someone else is driving, I have to be situated in the car first before you can drive off. And the third thing I do a lot is I daydream a lot. I will leave this planet more often than you think. I don't know if that's called disassociating, but I tend to just do that a lot, where I can be in a conversation with you and I just disappear. And I do it a lot. And it's not on purpose, it just happens. And something I fantasize about, publishing a book. I know that sounds so random, but I literally have been working on a book for like the last five years, imagine. And someday I would like to see it published. It's like a tell-all about retail. Imagine. Some of my favorite stores. Dis-Chem, obviously. Cotton On, I will dwindle in the Fix every now and then, but I wouldn't really say that's a favorite. So Cotton On, Mr. Price. H&M, I'm in and out every now and then, so not really. Yeah, I kind of am drawn to stores where it has like a sort of like a vintage theme or thing to it, or something I can turn into a bohemian style, because that's kind of my vibe. I wouldn't call it goth bohemian, but it's definitely street bohemian. So it's not seriously rooted in the hippie Woodstock era, but just like a sprinkling of that, if you know what I mean. Vibes. My favorite food, pasta. It is so versatile. Any noodle, any kind of pasta, any kind of meat, any kind of sauce, it's just life. You can do so much with pasta. Celebrity crushes, I have far too many, so I will just list a few. Zendaya, Billie Eilish, Johnny Depp, of course, Jamie Dornan, I know, Selena Gomez, obviously, and Dakota Johnson. A photo of myself. This is my most recent favorite of mine. Enjoy. Do you drink or smoke? I would not consider myself an alcoholic. Can I say that? I will drink socially, but I can only manage 2 drinks before I'm absolutely sloshed. I know. It literally takes me 2 drinks and I am on the floor, which is why I don't drink a lot, because I absolutely hate the feeling of being like tipsy and drunk, to be honest. I really do. But if I do drink something, it will generally be like a gin and tonic, just, you know, basic. I do not smoke at all, but if we are around a place that sells cigars, I'll maybe puff a cigar, or if someone is puffing on a cigar, I'll puff on them with them. But that's about it. I don't drink. I wouldn't consider myself a drinker or a smoker. I very rarely drink, and I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, so, or a hookah or a hub. I've not done any of those things. So something that I am talented at. I danced for like 18 years, so I guess dancing is what makes me talented. I did freestyle dancing, I did ballet dancing, I did a little bit of contemporary, like a touch. I currently pole dance, which I think I'm fairly good at. I wouldn't say I'm like great. I mean, I can do stuff and it's fun, and I keep fit. So there's that. Trav taught me how to read some music. Is that a talent? I can play the drums a little bit, and I can read drum music. Does that make sense? It absolutely does not, and I'm embarrassing myself. I can play a little bit of the drums. I wouldn't say I'm talented at it, but I can hold a beat. What is my height? I am between 5 foot and 5'1". I am tiny. Not 4 foot tiny, but I'm quite short. So yeah. Okay, favorite perfumes. It's a tie. It's a genuine tie between Billie Eilish's the gold perfume, so her first one, not the black one, and the replica by the fireplace. To die for. They're both similar but still different, but it's a toss-up of what I go for. The only problem is that I feel like since I had COVID, my scent seems to be a little bit whack, and it tends to really upset my sinuses when I spray too much on, or when there's a heavy, or I'm wearing a heavy perfume, or when someone else is wearing a heavy perfume. Like, I just go into like a full allergy attack mode, and it's really quite annoying. So I don't wear perfume as often as I would like to, because it really does just bother my nose, but those would be my favorites. Favorite TV shows? Oh my gosh, number 1, Friends. Then the bold type, The Office. I love Frankie and Grace. I've watched that a couple of times. You, of course, who wouldn't? And Bridgerton. It's not my favorite, but it's a keen watch. It's the rest of the shows that I've listed, I've watched multiple times. Well, there were at least 4 or 5 times. But the Bridgerton, I preferred the books, to be honest. But it's a cool series. It's a vibe. Okay, my eye color. I have green eyes, and then in both my eyes I have, so in this eye I've got 4 brown freckles, and then in this eye I have 2.5. I say half because the third one on this side is like kind of almost non-existent. So yeah, I have green eyes with brown frecks. You can't really see, and I don't want to get any closer. Favorite season? Autumn. I love autumn. I hate too hot weather, and I hate too cold weather, and I just hate when it rains far too much, like when we're on the brink of a flood. I don't mind the rain, it's cool, I am all for the rain, but that's why I feel like autumn is just like the perfect in between. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not too rainy, it's not too dry, it's just the sweet spot. What are my favorite makeup products? Primers, foundations, and lipsticks. I know that sounds whack-a-doodle. Primers and foundations, would you ever? Yes, because my favorite thing to do when it comes to makeup is skin. I just love doing skin. I love recreating a skin. I love correcting a skin. It's the weirdest thing, but I feel like that does more justice to a makeup look than eyes. Like, eyes is cool, and like you get a lot of talented artists out there who can do eyes and brows, and like, you know, it is an art, but I feel like just doing skin, best. That's why my favorite, the things that I buy the most and gravitate the most to are like primers and foundations. It's very strange, but that's like my favorite thing, my favorite step to do in a makeup routine. Am I a morning or evening person? I am a night person. Not to say that I'm like crabby when I wake up in the morning, but like I can stay up all hours of the night into the early morning and not feel a thing, but then like waking up in the morning is just such a mission. I'm not a morning person at all. I really start hitting my stride at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I know it's super weird, but there are a lot of us out there. I am a possum with an O. Introvert or extrovert? Introvert. Homebody. Don't talk to me. I won't talk to you. You need to come talk to me, kind of thing. I'm not engaged. I wouldn't say like I'm socially awkward or asocial. Like, I don't mind being social, but I prefer not to. Am I left-handed or right-handed? Right-handed. Hidden talent. Oh, I can do this thing with my nose. Apparently not a lot of people can do that. I call it the bunny shuffle, because, you know, rabbits do that. And I can only move one of my ears, not both, only one. And I think it's this side. Like, if I do that, and then I used to be able to like do this really cool thing with my right big toe, but since I broke it, it's literally an inconvenience to have. I used to be able to like bend my toe like this and like be able to do this with my toe because I broke it the first time, but now that I've broken it a second time, it's stuck, and it's just like the rest of my other toes, boring. Sweet or savory? Savory always. I used to be a sweet tooth. I am still into like chocolate and ice cream and things like that, but if I had to choose, you know, a snack, I would always go for savory. It's just the thing. Bath or shower? I love my baths. Like, I will only shower when I have to wash my hair, obviously, but I will bath all day, every day. I love just like the whole routine and ritual of like having a bath and like lighting candles and taking my time and just like the bubbles and things like that. Oh, it's just vibes. Everything is just vibes. Favorite country visited? This one is hard. This one was a hard one to answer. It's kind of a tie between Italy and Iceland. They were both incredible countries. They both very different in terms of like Italy is, you know, rustic and Tuscan, and Iceland is icy. But if I had to like think back to all the countries that I've been to and like vacations and holidays and stuff like that, those two just give me that feeling, and that's what I'm after, is that feeling. And I only got this feeling when I was in Italy and England, Iceland, almost said England. Maybe the first time I went, it was a vibe, and I was like a teenager. And I kind of got the vibes, but like these two places gave me the vibes. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? New York. I know that sounds so cliche, but definitely New York. I am a very big city girl. Again, it's the vibes. I've been there before and I just instantly fell in love with it. I don't care that it's a big city and it's a mess, but it's a vibe. The most expensive item of clothing I own. First one would be my wedding dress, obviously. I still have my wedding dress because I made it custom for myself. But the second most expensive thing I have in my cupboard is probably the evening gown I bought for a media event we were supposed to have in Russia, and then it just didn't happen. And I spent a pretty penny on it. And I have not used it, and it's now just sitting in my cupboard. I'm waiting for an event so I can use it. One food item I refuse to eat: peas. I don't like veg in general. I will still eat certain veg because not all of them are bad, but like of everything in the world that is disgusting, it's a pea. Mushy peas hidden in food, I don't mind, but when it's like you dish up peas, bleh, I hate the texture and I hate the taste, and I think that's what throws me off the most, is the texture. Blech. It's a cute color though. What is your shoe size? I am a size 6. For a little person, I have long feet. I wouldn't say fat feet, I have long feet. They're narrow, but I have long. They're long. What item can you simply not leave the house without? Chapstick, or a zambak, or any kind of just moisturizing lip product. I cannot leave the house without it. Always have to have it on me. What are your best physical features? My brows. I like my brows. Eyes, I feel like they're special. Also because, you know, I have a lopsided asymmetrical face, and my eyes are that telling of it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but my eyes and my legs. I feel like I have really nice legs. What is your dream car? A Mercedes G-Wagon. I love those things. I love the look of them. They just look bougie, you know? So I would definitely go for that. Your favorite color? Ochre, mustards, that sort of like the yellowy orange, like this sort of vibe. Love. Those are like my favorite colors. Plus a secret. I am the most A-type person you'll probably ever meet in terms of organization, color coding, making lists, that sort of thing. I am quite the A-type person. Favorite breakfast food? Just like a typical English-ish breakfast, like eggs, bacon, halloumi, mushrooms. I don't like toast in the morning. Yeah, that sort of vibe. Who was your favorite teacher in school? I'm just gonna come out now and say that I hated primary school, I hated high school, but there were teachers who made it easier, and none of them were in my primary school. There was Mr. Starrick, he was my grade 9 English teacher. There was Mrs. Cochran, she was my grade 11 English teacher. There was Mrs. Grobler, she was my grade 12 English teacher, and then of all the other teachers was a biology teacher, Mrs. Spencer. I really enjoyed her classes and she just made biology like cool. Those were my favorite teachers, which leads me to my next question. What was my favorite subject in school? It was literally English and biology. Those were the two classes I could not wait for in school. Your favorite clothing item? Right now I am into tailored pants, like suit pants, chinos, tuxedo pants. Like I'm just into pants right now, which is very strange, because I've always been into like a dress or like a maxi dress kind of vibe. Every time I go to the shop, that's like what I'm looking for, but right now I'm just into tailored pants, that type of thing. Okay, going on to the next question. What is your go-to hairstyle? To be honest, I am the laziest person when it comes to doing my hair, but if I had to like do my hair, it's the sock pull trend, like when you sleep in socks and then you take them out and your hair is like super wavy. I've been doing that a lot and I've been into that a lot. So I guess that, or otherwise I'll just like twist up my hair and stick it in a hair clip. Super original, I know. What is your self-care ritual? So I will take, depending, like two or 3 days in the week. I try and make the one a Sunday because I hate being bothered on a Sunday. Like, if anything, Sunday is my day. Piss off, don't touch me, don't bother me on a Sunday. I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to hear from you. Number one, my Sundays are Sundays. So it's like a do not disturb me kind of day. I like getting massages, so I will generally go for a massage after coming back from tour because tour's tense and part of me trying to calm down is to go for a massage. But if I'm at home, I'll just have like a really like relaxing hot bath. I'll take the time to like wash my hair, I'll take the time to like clean my body, I'll do like a body scrub, I'll do like lotion when I come out the bath and like a body oil, and like do like a full skincare routine and like massage my face and just really take the time to just, you know what I'm saying? What's your favorite place to vacation? I don't mind the Kruger Park. It doesn't really matter how we do it in terms of like if we camp or use one of the safari tents or stay in a chalet. Like I don't really care. I don't mind how we do it. I like going to the Kruger Park, and also because it's Trav's favorite thing to do as well, and he's really converted me into doing that for a holiday. I'm a big city person, so like if we're going to a place where there's like a big city and there's lots of sightseeing things to do, I will definitely want to do that. Otherwise, anything that's quiet, like in the mountains, that's cool. Or on the beach. I could lay on the beach all day, every day, and burn up to a crisp. It's just a vibe. Who is your favorite actor? Who is your favorite actor and actress? I will watch anything and everything that has Tom Hanks in it. I think he's amazing. Meryl Streep is the next one. Jamie Lee Curtis is quite funny. I really enjoy her. I love Steve Martin. I think he's so dry and funny. So those are probably like the actors that I generally tend to gravitate towards. If it's anything period, then obviously Keira Knightley. I love her and everything. She's got a very period air about her, so I really do enjoy watching movies like that where, you know, it's set in a specific time. So I've watched a lot of her movies, so I'm gonna say her as well. Okay, if you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? Definitely Marilyn Monroe and Lady Di, both of them, because these poor women have been through a lot and I want to hear their side of the story. If you had a superpower, what would it be? Either teleportation or telekinesis. I want to be able to move things because I'm lazy, and I want to be able to go places in a flash because I'm lazy. Most of the things that I talk about just stem from me being super lazy. If I could be any animal, what would I be? I would be a tarantula. I know that sounds very strange because I actually have one, but I find them so fascinating, and like they can look after themselves and they look scary even though they're not. So they just have that ability to like be able to scare everyone away. I feel like they're misunderstood. And that's very much like me, I think. Yeah. Your favorite apps. I jump around a lot between Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest every day. Like, those are the apps that I'm generally on the most every single day. I think you have a celebrity doppelganger. I actually didn't think so until a lot of people told me that I looked like that girl in Game of Thrones. I think her name is Macy Williams. I'm gonna leave a picture up here and you tell me what you think. A lot of people have come to me and said, oh, you look like that girl from Game of Thrones. And I'm like, I don't watch it, so I don't know, but okay. Your least favorite chore and most favorite chore to do. I love doing laundry. I will do all the laundry in the world. It doesn't bother me. I love doing it, but my least favorite chore is dishes. I hate doing dishes. I will not do a dish. I mean, I do because I have to, because it's the adult thing to do, but it's not something I look forward to. Like, it will take me 2 hours to do dishes. I kid you not. I'll do glasses, take a break, work a little, come back, do the plates, take a break. Where with laundry, I'm just like fold, pack away. I don't believe in packing away laundry 8 days from now. Like, I will wash, I will dry, I will fold and pack away all in the same day. That's no problem for me because I love doing laundry that much. Heels or sneakers? I feel like that depends. I'm very much a sneaker girl at the moment, but that's just because I don't go anywhere that requires me to wear heels. So when I do have the opportunity to wear heels, I will wear heels, but lately I'm a sneaker person. This is an odd one. Would you bleach your brows again? In a heartbeat, I would. But the only thing stopping me is that maintenance. Like, it's a thing you need to keep up, and I don't always have the time and place to maintain them because we like tour a lot and stuff, and it's a mission to do. So I would definitely in a heartbeat. Okay, next question. Why did I choose the name the Gypsy Caravan? So it was around 2013. It was before I started working at Mac, but after I left school, obviously. And I was very much into like the bohemian aesthetic, obviously, and stuff like that. Like the Tumblr days, Lana Del Rey, that type of like bohemian aesthetic. And it all started really when I picked up my passion for writing, and I had a blog, and it was called The Boho Princess at first. But then I wanted to kind of make that my freelancing makeup business name as well, but the Boho Princess just didn't sound right to me. So I decided, you know what, if I'm going to be on the move and I'm going to be mobile, I need something that indicates that in my name. So I chose the Gypsy Caravan. So it was still very much within my bohemian roots, or the aesthetic I wanted to go for, and it suggested that I was mobile. And then also before COVID hit and we all lost our minds and got broke, I had an idea to buy a caravan and like strip it clean and redecorate it and like remodel it to make it a makeup studio on the go, so I could go to like festivals and do like touch-ups and makeup things and events there. So that is still in the pipeline. That is still a dream I want, but essentially that's kind of where my name stems from. Okay, what makes me laugh the most? Honestly, Trav, there's not a day that goes by where that kid does not make me laugh. He has a witty, like sarcastic-ish sense of humor that's very similar to mine. I'm a little bit darker than he is, but just the stupid shit that he does and says every single day makes me laugh, and I think that's cute. Okay, so since you are a big Friends fan, who do you relate to the most? It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up between Chandler and Phoebe because, again, like I said, Chandler's sense of humor is very much where I sit in my sense of humor. Like, it's that sarcastic, witty, sort of like dry humor. And I'm kind of kooky and just cooked like Phoebe. Like, she marches to the drum of her own beat. The own beat of her drum. Did I really just screw up that saying? Well, there you go. Okay? Phoebe would say that. So those are the people I relate to the most. It's karaoke night. What do you sing? Honestly, anything from Show or Prince, because I know all their songs, I know all the words to their songs, and I will totally kill it. It's your wedding day, but you're only allowed to wear one makeup item. What do you wear? Probably lipstick, just because then I can wear it as a blush as well and give my face some kind of structure. So I'm gonna say lipstick. Also, sometimes you can kind of use it as an eyeshadow, so I'm gonna go with the lipstick. Yeah. What was the last thing you cooked? I don't know if this counts as cooking, but I made a shitload of snackwidges the other night because I was just craving toasted sandwiches. So I'm gonna go with that. But previously, before that, I made pork chops with rice and veg and a killer gravy. What is one thing you can't do? There's a lot of things I can do, but there's also a lot of things I cannot do well, and singing is one of them. I can sing. It doesn't mean to say I can do it well. Okay, since you're a 90s-ish kid, did you have a Tamagotchi? I absolutely did. I had a turquoise blue Tamagotchi with yellow buttons, and I carried it with me everywhere. Those things were great. I should get another one. I think Cotton On has them still. Okay, what is your favorite meal to cook? Honestly, either pasta or a stew, just because it's so easy, or chicken. I feel like I can cook chicken really well, so I'm gonna say that too. But my favorite things to cook are pastas and stews. If you were not a makeup artist or working for Showtime, what do you think you'd be doing? Probably writing books. Like, it's just a thing I've been wanting to do for the longest time now. I never studied it, but I feel like I was fairly good at writing in school, even though it annoyed my teachers that I couldn't write, even though I thought I could write. It was just a different kind of writing. But I don't always have a way with words, but I feel like because I've been writing a lot, like just stupid little things, or just the way like I articulate my Dear Diary entries, I feel like I could write a book and I'd be a writer. Also, it's something I can do at home. I wouldn't have to leave my house, or I could do it anywhere, or I can be like that really like main character aesthetic person and sit at Starbucks and do it, or just give like really trashy advice for a woman's magazine. I think I could do that too. Writing? I'm gonna go with that. What is your favorite piece of random trivia that you know? Did you know that an octopus has 3 hearts? Yeah, that's like my icebreaker. Hi, I'm Shan. Did you know that an octopus has like 3 hearts? Whoa. What is my star sign? I am a Virgo. I was born on the 10th of September, which makes me a September Virgo, so watch yourself. We are a dangerous people, apparently. And I hope that through this video we got to bond a little as you know, a YouTuber to a subscriber. You know a little bit more about me. Let me know down in the comments below any one of the questions that you like answer any of these questions, and let me know down below something about you. Let's get to know each other a little bit more. Let's make this a speed dating thing over time. So not really speed dating, marathon dating. Let's do that. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on all social media. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Just wanna be alone with you. Just wanna be alone with you. The same old thing keeps me around.